Breaking news at 10 o'clock. A plane carrying the new U.S. Defense Secretary just landed in Afghanistan. This marks his first trip to the region as Pentagon chief. U.S. Congressman Brad Ashford just got back to Nebraska after taking his first official overseas trip. He spent the last week meeting with deployed troops and foreign leaders in the Middle East. He now has some big ideas about what the United States should be doing to fight ISIS. KETV News Watch 7's Molly Miles reports.
After a week-long trip to the Middle East, Congressman Brad Ashford comes back to Nebraska admittedly tired, but reinvigorated in the fight against ISIS.
I'm hopeful, and I'm going to fight for that some sort of clear authorization that says that it is the goal of the United States to defeat, to degrade, to deplete, to destroy Daesh.
He says foreign and military leaders in the Middle East refer to ISIS as Daesh because they don't see them as having a connection to Islam, but rather as radical terrorists.
This is a global enemy. These are the enemy, like Hitler was the enemy. They are committing crucifixions, they are doing burnings, they are doing beheadings every single day.
While on their trip, the bipartisan group from the House Armed Services Committee met with the new president of Afghanistan, the president and defense minister of Iraq, and the king of Jordan, along with American troops.
I have never been more proud of anything than our troops.
Ashford says the meetings made clear that Congress needs to take action against ISIS now.
If we don't defeat ISIS, if we don't defeat Daesh this year and into next year, it's going to permeate the entire world in a more aggressive way.
But he says that doesn't mean boots on the ground, and that foreign leaders say what they need most is our continued air support.
They can fight this fight themselves. They can win this battle on the ground as long as our troops are given the resources they need.
Ashford plans to testify on the House floor next week about his visit. Molly Miles, KETV News Watch 7.
Nebraska Senator Deb Fischer agrees with Ashford. Next week, the Senate will resume debate on the president's request to take action against the terrorist group. But Senator Deb Fischer told KETV News Watch 7's Rob McCartney on Chronicle, something absolutely must be done now.
I believe we have to stand up to ISIL. I believe we have to take them on. They are well financed. They are well trained. They are an army. They are a force. They know how to use social media to grow their ranks. We need to take them on.
All right, so what type of action does Fischer want to take on the region? Find out on KETV News Watch 7's Chronicle. It airs Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Well, an all-out search right now for these 3 teenage girls from London who may be on their way to